Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from Myths of Empire. My name is Hossein, but you can call me Darket. In this video we're gonna talk about and explain everything you need to know about the construction bureau. So this is a new building that Myths of Empire added past few recent updates that you can do a lot of things with this video NPCs. So let's jump into the video really quickly. For the start, I need to explain you that the building don't have HP and it doesn't decay, and it have a very big ratio because right now I'm on the single player and I can do fly for a better perspective, so you can see actual like the work system on this building. As I noticed, no one made a really tutorial video about this building. That's to my opinion, it's gonna be not completed yet. There is a lot of works they can still do on it, and we're gonna talk about those stuff quite fast. So the building have 150 meter circle ratio, so it's like it's gonna cover almost half of this island, so it's pretty big. So in here I cannot show it in single player, it's kind of bug. When I click on the show ratio, it's not showing it, but in actual official server you can see this, so it's pretty visible. I just put a marker on the max range and I saw it's 150 meters, so it's for your information. So when we holding E on the building, you can assign more workers into it. You can sit on it as a supervisor, or you can hire a supervisor for 850 gold token. What the supervisor do is just double your product and making the things faster to do, or you don't even need supervisor, you can do things without it. It's all depend on you. If you asking me, it's not worth at all. In here is a wrong translation, 850 gold token per week. That's wrong. It's per 2 hour and 30 minutes. That's completely not worth it. So I did it on the actual official server and it's only for 2 hour and 30 minutes. So never do a supervisor. You can bring a second account, alt account, just let it sit on it. Do it during night, just leave your PC on, or just don't do it at all. So you're gonna have the also the on top screen you have a working warrior. That means that you're gonna have to put maximum 10 NPC on this construction Benaru, and the more you put NPC on it, the more wages you need to pay, but the more stuff of course you can do with them. So I did one Vargrant, very low HP, green quality. I need to pay 1620 copper coin per 1 hour. That's kinda really expensive. So if you can see, for 1 million copper coin, my NPC can work for 26 days only. That's one of the massive issues from this construction Benaru system that really devs need to look into it before releasing such a expensive thing in the game. I don't think there was gonna be anyone who spent this much money for 26 days. That NPCs even are bugged, getting stuck everywhere, and they don't do the job you are looking for it. So we're gonna talk about this stuff. So they actually managed to see this video and fix this stuff. This game gonna be way more interesting, manage stuff with NPCs. So we talk about all this stuff. Also, if you want to unlock more NPCs here, it's on the guild skills. If you go to the last option, you're gonna see it here, expand production. You can just level it up here. It's pretty cheap, the first few levels, and you can level it here so you can have more NPCs. As you can see, one NPC is 1.6k. If I add another NPC, this gonna adds up the money to 3100. It's like almost double. So now the NPCs can work for 13 days. That's really few amount. And of course you can see this NPC is clueless. He don't know what to do. It's kind of bug. I put them inside some tools, the hoe to plunder, the hoe to make the soil porosity on the land. So this is the main jobs that I find for these NPCs to use on this construction Benaru that gonna be useful and working. So if we go to the work arrangement on this building, you have a lot of option here that I'm gonna explain it very simple. So first, as you can see, the high priority and the low priority. So the more you have the stuff on the left side of your screen, that means it's the higher priority for the NPC. the right ones is the lower priority. So how you gonna change the priorities? For example, I put the mining on my NPC and the sewing first. So I'm gonna use the custom sorting. Then you can, for example, if I want the breed, that means the animals, I'm gonna click on it and then click on medicine. So my animals in the third priority. So that's just simple as that. And you just click on the custom setting and that's it. You have your breeding on the third. It's a bad translation. It's not breeding. It's just working with animals. As you can see that my NPC already doing it. Look at that. He's just going into each animal pen, giving them food. For example, if I unlock this animal pen, if you have food inside the pen, he gives them the food if it's low enough, and it's collect the resources up here, so the resource doesn't get a pile up here, so it doesn't get full. So it's really important that you can actually manage to do all these animal pens with one NPC. That's kind of useful, but it's not working in the actual base because this is pretty simple. It's just one way around. NPC doesn't get stuck to anything. But if you have a base in a cave, you have chests, benches, people stack up animal pens on top of each other, it's not gonna work. I tested on the actual server, it's not working because NPC getting stuck. So either you need to put an NPC in each pen. So for this, I need like 10 NPC to do the job, to give them food and take the collect points. Or you need the construction Benaru with the one NPC and he doing all of these at the same time. And I also give them the job to plunder like the fields. As you can see, all the fields are always on high soil porosity. So this is very important, especially for premium farmlands and the farmlands that they are high quality, because as you can see, if I want to hoe it, I'm gonna sit here and do it all the day. I even speed up the server for 2x. I'm even faster. If I do it on 1x, you can see it's way slower. I need to be here for 1 hour to just make the soil porosity to 100% so I can plant premium stuff. But as you can see, my NPC keeping it on 100%, between 90 to 100% depend on the amount of job you have. So all the time you can come here and plant. Of course, the NPC can also harvest if you give him seeds. I don't recommend it because the devs didn't think about this. How simple is that to think about actually the sowing, that the NPC can put the seeds on the field, but you make it an option that you can give them like ranking system. So if you give him low quality seeds, after first harvest, you're gonna get some common seeds. Next harvest, you're gonna get some high quality seeds. I don't want him to plant common. I just want him to plant sorghum and wheat for making vutu. I do not want him to, like during night AFK planting, he makes it common, he makes it a premium, and the NPC doesn't infect the perks, that it gives more seed, that it gives more harvesting, that the player has. Maybe that's intended so the players also need to plant, but if you can have that, would be nicer as well. So we're gonna go back to the work assignments. This was some stuff that I'm gonna explain here. This peeling, it's kind of maybe tannery stuff. You have some like medicine is like working on the stone mills, on the stove, making stuff. So it's work as simple as that. You just put, for example, a tannery bench, you queue up some leather, and if the NPC is free, he just goes sit on the tannery and craft the leather for you faster. It's not really something interesting, I would assume, but it can work. So you don't need an NPC in each bench. Very nice. But they don't work in actual server because they get stuck everywhere thanks to the devs, that they don't think about the stuff that like the NPC doesn't find his path. We got fishing here. I really was happy about this because I already, as you can see, tested with the fish ponds. The NPC is not clearing it, and that's as disappointing as I am. Many people want to get rid of a second job in the game, clearing fish ponds. I'm sure many people agree with me. How to clear fish ponds and work with fishes, it's like actual like second shift in McDonald's or something. This is very, very crazy to do all this fish stuff every time. So if you have the fishing option over here, why doesn't it works for the NPC if he got already um, wooden barrel? Just go clear the ponds, like it's that simple. But the devs don't want to do it, or they didn't think about this, so it doesn't work. You have lumbering, mining, and harvesting the fiber and stuff around. These three works that I'm gonna show you actual way in the open field how it works. That's really important to know, really good. And the crafting equipment and stuff, I'm sure you're not gonna do it because you need a specific NPC to craft weapons and gear with the enough scrolls to make yellow and red weapons as well. So this is kind of useless. And crafting siege and transporting is the next thing that I really was interesting about it, that I heard some rumors that NPCs can sort your base. So I would ask the developers if they can fix this really good option, like any other games like Soul Mask. If you played, the NPC is gonna take the stuff from one chest that you are not sorting anything on it, you just dump the stuff. You know, every base have some dumb chests that people don't want to sort it. The NPC should know the directions from to that chest, take the items in his inventory and sort it into the chest in the base that is already sorted. That is not really hard to do it, but I'm asking for them if they can manage to do this. This is gonna be really helpful. Siege is the same as the weapon crafting and armor crafting. It's not gonna be that you want to do it with every NPC. It's gonna be useless. Building construction also, I don't think it's really necessary. This is stuff recruiting. The NPC just going around, see if you recruit an NPC and just gonna talk to the NPC and make it faster. Craft as well. This is stuff not really interesting. So only I would, in general, if I want to rate it from 1 to 10, I give it 2 maybe from 10. Just because they make the soil porosity and they work with the animals and the mines. The mines are the maybe interesting part that I want to show you how it works. For example, it's if you are playing in a PvP server. I'm just gonna remove this building because you can only have one per guild. So I'm gonna remove my NPCs from here. And of course, if you're gonna sit on here, I forgot you need food as well here as a supervisor if you are sitting here during night. I'm just gonna remove it so I can make another construction Benaru close to a mine that I'm gonna show you. It's also a bug when you destroy it. It looks like a guild workshop. That's also very ugly bug. I'm gonna spawn on an iron mine. For example, here I'm gonna put down an construction Benaru. That's the mine. You can see the mine. I'm gonna put a mark. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna put a marker on the mine so you can see how far is the mine from my building. As you can see, it's almost 80 meters. So if I put a construction Benaru here, the NPC will actually manage to go to the mine and do the mine for you. So it's very important to know that this construction Benaru can actually farm the mine as well for you. So what people in a PvP server can do, they can have a very like a close building to the mine. Like for example, I cannot build as close as to this mine, but some mines you can build it close enough. But for example, it doesn't matter really. I can even build up here and I can bring the NPCs to here to trap them. So what can it does for you? The NPCs that you're gonna trap, all of these NPCs from this mine, they not gonna spawn anymore in this camp. That means that your NPC in construction Benaru can come here and clear all the iron nodes around this mine for you. That's gonna be super amazing that you have an NPC who farms iron quite often 24 hours a day. So are you asking, is it worse? I'm not sure, because you can have the mines as well. You can have the guild mines, like for example the collection points. You can have simple mines that gives you iron. You can have other stuff that gives you iron ore. But you may ask, okay, Dark Cat, why we don't use it on meteoric? That could be worse. but it's not working on meteoric. I already test. The construction Benaru doesn't work on ores higher quality than iron. It doesn't work on meteoric, doesn't work on jade, it doesn't work on uh, black iron, doesn't work on saltpeter. This is stuff that I already test. I didn't test like howling clay, coal, the other stuff. So not really important. So I'm just gonna show you how the NPC gonna work in this mine. Just need to completely kill the NPCs in the camp quickly for you. So I'm just gonna cut this part and spawn an NPC over there. Okay, I set up the NPC on the construction Benaru. I give him 50k. I like recharge the building for 50k money. That's gonna be for 2 days only. He gonna work, and I give him hammers. So I'm gonna put it on a slow-mo fast, like a bit, like he to see like where he's farming. Okay, as you can see, he's going towards the mine. Then he going around. First, he's getting all the iron nodes around. So I just put him on all this like setting. I didn't change any setting on the construction Benaru. It's just doing it automatically compared to the tool that I give to the NPC. I just give him hammer. So he's prioritizing the mining because he don't have like a sickle or axe to do trees or fiber. So he's first running around the building, getting the nodes around the building in a very big range. He's also getting a kaolin clay, as you can see. So it works on kaolin clay, but only the kaolin clay around the building, not inside the mine. And he's also depositing it into this box. As you can see, it been some iron from before in that chest, so he didn't get that much that fast. So I'm gonna make it on a slow-mo 100 to make it faster. So we see, is he coming to the mine or not? Okay, he is in the mine. So he finally finished with the iron around, and now he is in the mine mining the whole iron mine for you. So this is actually working for mining the iron nodes, but why not working for meteoric and black iron? So I don't know if it's intended for the dev. I also change and test with the NPC with the maxed out mining skill. For example, an NPC with 900 mining should be able to farm meteoric, for example. So maybe they can prioritize the NPCs like that. If the NPC is like lower than 600 mining, he can farm up to iron. But if more than like 800 to 900, he should be able to farm meteoric. So this is another usage of the construction Benaru that people can use. But the question is always there. Is it worth to spend 50k money for 2 days that this NPC gonna farm here in open? In PvP server, people can kill it, animals can kill it, invaders can kill it, a lot of things can happen. So I'm not sure if it's worth it. Devs really need to look into this. I hope this video would be interesting and helpful for you guys. It's more like helpful to the devs if you watch it and fix the construction Benaru. There is nothing special about it yet. It's a good idea. We needed upgraded model of this to be way more useful than this that it is. Way more cheaper, so people can actually take the risk to build it around the map like that without protection, so people don't make a boundary with the turrets around to just protect your construction Benaru. That's kind of pointless. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there is something I missed about this to explain, make sure you put it down below in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video.